Hello, it's Nyar here, and welcome to Torchlight. I realized that I kind of jumped into things without explaining, so this is the introduction explanation-y episode. Enjoy. Here in Torchlight, we have three classes. We have the brainless destroyer person who goes in and beats the crap out of things. We have the Vanquisher, which is the agile, roguish character and all that. Shoots things, stabs things, that kind of thing. And we have the Alchemist, who is he kicks ass. End of story. He can be magical, he can summon pets, he can also just be completely melee, go in with two weapons and beat the crap out of things. For our playthrough, at least this first one, I shall be the Vanquisher, because I felt like it. You can also have a dog or a cat. I always go with dog, because I'm not a pussy. I'm a dog. And name him whatever the hell you want. I usually go with Doggy, because he's a doggy. End of story. And have no real character name for this. Several modes, just throw in hard, because I'm not actually going to be playing in this episode.
The disturbances in Torchlight were more severe than I expected, but I must admit I felt a bit relieved. Petty assignments often signal the end of a Vanquisher's career. I came to restore the flow of Ember, but the darkness below Torchlight ran far deeper than the mines. It would be a test of both my skill and my conviction. Evil must be torn out at its root, and this one had buried itself deeply.
Alright, and that's her little intro story. This is Torchlight. You can just run around by clicking and where you want to go. We have this guy, Vasman. He is the quest giver, and he wants you to go and find glowy things. Different levels of glowy things, but every time it's just a glowy thing. This time it's gleaming, which is another form of glowing, and it's on the first floor.
You have gained a task.
Thank you. This is the transmuter.
Hello, friend.
So far, all I know that he can all I know that he can do is combine gems. He can combine two gems into one of a better.
What can I do for you?
And this guy is the enchanter. For a price, I can imbue your weapons and armor with the magic of Ember, aka give it random effects. This is the gem seller. She sells gems and spells.
What can I do for you?
This is the merchant. The general merchant.
Oh, hello.
He sells potions and scrolls of identify. Doesn't have anything else.
Bye-bye.
Next we have the blacksmith, who is not here at the moment. Ignore the fighting on the side. This is the shared stash. It has stuff from anything you put in here, any of your characters can access. That's why it's already full of all this random purple and orange armor and stuff. That's not important. This is the private stash. This is only your character's stash. Only the character that's being played right now can do it. Use it. Normally a guy there who gives you quests. This is the waypoint. You go here after you gain waypoints in the dungeon to continue or to teleport to those points instead of having to go back through the dungeon from the start. Let's see, I missed a couple of guys. Oh yeah, that's because they're not there yet. Right in these two spots there are these goblin-y guys who they'll either break a weapon that has gems in it and give you the gems back, or they'll take out the gems and just give you the weapon. And then right here is the gambler guy. he will have all kinds of random magical items, but you don't get to see what the magic effects are, so you have to buy it without knowing exactly what you're getting. And
Help or
here's the
stay out of
start.
the way.
Brink, over here. I can't hold them back much longer.
You all right, Sil? Rest here a while. I'm going ahead to finish the job.
That he is. That he is.
It's no wonder Master Ulrich sent for my help. The Ember mines are overrun with these creatures. His letter was urgent, but I had no idea how dire things had become. I am Sil, and that was my companion, Brink. We've only just arrived in Torchlight, and it looks like we're going to need some help. You look capable, and I can pay you well. Please, catch up to Brink before he gets himself killed.
Escort mission? Alright, you will see me going into the dungeon in episode 1, and you'll also see that little area again. But, I'll go more in depth on things like skills and stuff. Here's your inventory. You start with just a crappy weapon and nothing else on. Rings, necklaces, and general armor stuff. Your spells tab, here's where you keep a whole bunch of spells. If you right click on them, you'll learn them and it'll go into one of these slots, and from there you can use those spells at any time as long as you have enough mana. And over here, your experience, your fame, which you get for killing bosses, and every time your fame level goes up, you get a skill point. This is your fame level. Right now I'm unrecognized. There's my name, Rar. HP, mana, you guys should know what that is. Strength increases melee damage by a direct percentage. I'm at 2 to 3 with a critical chance of 3. Dexterity increases range damage by a direct percentage. Magic increases weapon elemental damage by a direct percentage. And defense increases the damage your armor absorbs by a direct percentage. Pretty simple. Resistances is the amount of damage that you absorb, and in this case it's not absorb and go into your health, it's actually just how much the percent of damage you, or how much damage you don't take. And I'm pretty sure it's a direct number, so if it's 40 there and someone hits you with 80, you'll only take 40. Next we have the skills, and each class has 3 trees they can go into. She has her marksmanship, where she focuses on shooting stuff. Rogue, which is her, really it seems to be her half defensive, half I'm going to kick your ass with weapons kind of skill. Her area also has the ability to decrease vendor prices and magic and gold find. And then Arbiter, which is all of her traps. These awkwardly bordered boxes are passive skills, which means they're always on, and any of the other ones are ones that you actually have to click to use. Let's see, pet sheet, you have your pet. He pretty much rarely ever dies until like the freaking level 30 or so, and he just runs around. He can hold equipment. You can get him to pick up your equipment by holding shift, and he can hold anything. He can also wear rings and a necklace. He also fights for you, and if you click this button up here, he will run into town and sell everything he has on him. And for the final stop, quests are unimportant. Auto map, you guys know how that works. The journal, you can see your stats, how much you played, gold gathered, all this stuff. Useful information. Now, I'm going to meet you all in episode 1 of this here Let's Play. And now that you know the basics, you'll be able to follow along a lot better, and hopefully maybe you'll pick up the game yourself. This is Nyar, and I gotta go.